welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Blake Snell.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit.
Wyatt Langford.
And we are underway in game 1 of the series. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now one away.
Shortstop, Corey.
Let's take a look at our lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Jock Peterson.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Here comes Corey Seager. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Snell, a multi-Cy Young Award winner, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Brandon Nimmo at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Nimmo with some impressive production lately.
Nope, that's a ball.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Will Smith,
inside,
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's the game's most complete player, Singy.
Somehow he finds new ways to amaze us every season. He does things you wouldn't even consider possible.
Ohtani matched a homer in his last game. 0-1. Late on that fastball. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Two down, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Freeman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. The 0-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's a 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. His 4th home run of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hit just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Hernandez went deep in his most recent game. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Yeah. Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's a ball. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. Tucker has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That's out number 2.
Batting seventh, catcher Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman over to first in time. Out number 3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. One away.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. There goes Tucker. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it. To the bag himself, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Josh Smith,
that ball
the
went out.
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Jock
That's
Peterson
outside.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that one clips the corner. Peterson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. That misses the zone. Ball 3. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your base.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Swinging a foul straight back. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Peterson coming home. The relay throw. Head first slide and he's safe. We're tied at 1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
1 out. Runner at second. So now it's Corey Seager.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Corey Seager leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 3-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Nope. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Outside
nope.
low.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Oh, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Rojas working through some struggles lately. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Dodgers go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball, that's out.
the strike, the pitch. Oh, that got away from him.
That ball hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Haggerty goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the dirt, blocked. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Young stands at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. One, 2 now. Set down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now at the plate, Josh Smith. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. The relay. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Nope. Outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dreyer also throwing. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. Sets him down looking. Good job of damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rangers 4 and the Dodgers 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
That's a ball.
At the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1.
To a count you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hard hit right side. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball.
The Dodgers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next,
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Freeman at first, 1 gone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 4. It's the Rangers 4 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tanner Scott.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Left fielder,
Back to the
Wyatt
top of the
Langford.
order now. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these
Ball,
Rangers
that's out.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Strike 1. The next
That's
pitch
ball 3.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop
Here's Corey Seager playing in the same stadium where he made his major league debut.
Yeah, and Seager had a pair of hits and 2 RBIs against the Padres that day. Pretty good way to start his career, and he's been hitting ever since.
Fouled off to the right.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Brandon
So up
Nimmo.
next, Brandon Nimmo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. That gets by him. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. The throw won't get there in time, and a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stepping in for the Rangers. That one lifted to left. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And the lead is up to 5.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Emmett Sheehan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So no one on after the sac fly. Josh Young digs in now. Young thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Just misses with that one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Edman under it. And that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Dodgers 1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Betts with another scorching run of play lately. Gore back to work.
That's a ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Hey!
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Not close with that one. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drop. And foul ball.
He's bragging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And now the count filled up 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Young takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1.
Man at second. Check swing called strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Fastball
That's
is
off the plate.
outside. Goes down looking. So the Dodgers lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Sam Haggerty
Leading
stepping
off
in for the Rangers.
Center fielder Sam Haggerty.
Oh, great stop to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now the catcher up to hit, Danny Jansen. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer getting ready to go. Number 70 getting loose as well. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2.
That's down and in. That one
Inside,
missing
ball
inside.
3.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Long run, nice grab. And that'll do it. 1-2-3, go the Rangers. They still lead it though, 6-1. Back here in LA, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Haggerty under it, and there's one down.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up to the plate is Will Smith. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated
Here's
hitter,
Shohei Ohtani. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Swings and misses. 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Smith over at first with one away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman down. He's already homered in this game. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two on, 2 outs. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The count 2-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Oh, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just off the inside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michel Otañez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Baumler getting cranked up as well. 3-0 down. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder,
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 3-1. Inside ball.
That's
4.
inside. Ball 4.
So man aboard, Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 1 for 2. Can't find him here. That's 6 straight balls.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ball in.
The Rangers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. And King Tuck sends it out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we are all tied up. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, it's a lot of trotting. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So, out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jacob Latz. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pappas. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Get on the ground to the right side. Berger takes it himself, ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! And they rallied from 5 back. It's 8-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1.
Nope. Big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
This one in the air, center field. Pages on his way over, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
So up next, Jake Berger.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Close,
That's a ball.
but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball 2.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 8-6. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman Tommy Edman.
Edman
Off
up for
the
the
plate,
third
ball
time
1.
here. Watches that one miss. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it is out of here. That should get the dugout going. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas. In there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one out to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3. Great grab on the dive. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one hammered. Haggerty giving chase. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. That misses. Ball 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. It's now 8-7. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Activity in the bullpen. Brock Stewart up and throwing. Grotterol also getting ready.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There's a swing and a drive. And
That ball's foul.
Here's a 1-2. And that
Ball
one missing low. Fights it off. You'll see another. Oh, looking to stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Sam Haggerty.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, that's inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. In the air to left center. Pajes turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
For the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
So up next, Danny Jansen. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And that's outside. What a stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They still lead it, though, 8-7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Martin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. Warren Burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. The Dodgers with the tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
That's just out.
Action in the pen down there. Robert Garcia, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And that one fouled off. The 2-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The 3-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And that'll load the bases. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Golden opportunity right here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
So they're all loaded up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field. Nimmo on the move. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third comes across, and they've tied it again. The
productive at bat for sure right there. Nice sac fly, ties up the ball game, and now they got to look for a way to go ahead.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chris Martin gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. The new pitcher in the game, Michel Otañez.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Tommy Edman will hit next. Outfield is playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. And fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, one out. Hard ground ball for a base stop. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the eighth. And it throws out wide, safe at third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runners at the corners here. Right away. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Now they'll miss.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Outside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Inside, just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And they're all
Second base, ball 4.
So back to the top of the order. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
In the air out towards right center. Haggerty flying after this one. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
That's a ball.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Now in
misses. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michel Otonez won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. The pitcher on here, Carter Baumler.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Rip, but it curls foul. Center field. And there's two down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now a pop-up on the infield. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Through 8 full, Dodgers lead it 13-8. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Smith leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 70, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Dreyer also throwing. And the 0-1. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Peterson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Peterson just got a piece of it. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball one there. The Dodgers leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. That misses. Ball 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Paez under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder, Wyatt
And I think
Langford.
Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jack Dreyer
number
comes on now.
86,
And you know, bullpen
Jack
guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 13-9.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. That's
Nope,
a
that's
little bit
down.
low. And it's fouled away. The Rangers down to their final strike. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slip their way to a win in this one.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
The 13-9 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. And more importantly, share it with your friends.